Hey folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Timberborn! Man, I want to turn the whole map green. It looks so pretty when it's green. I still wish I could rotate the camera. As far as I know, there's not a way to do it. Maybe someone had figured something out, but there's not a hotkey, as far as you know. Maybe I can put in a request. I'll report it as a bug. Bug. Cannot rotate camera to see how pretty the town is. Because these are 3D graphics. They're not 2D sprites that are only viewable from one direction. Yeah, I mean, clearly, because, you know, I can rotate. You dummy. There we go. It's such a pretty game. We do have a drought about to start. As far as we know, our water situation is actually pretty okay. This place will dry out once the drought starts. You know what, I realized I should make these water tanks highest priority. They might not have enough water to make it through the drought. They might not have enough food either, although we are moving food over here. We're no longer shipping water to this district, but we're still prioritizing some food. And then the wood happens here. Can you reach? Just barely. And some of these trees won't get chopped by that point, but we'll see. Yeah, I'm waiting mostly for some extra wood deliveries. So, I bet, again, we're going to keep being pretty cold about it. If beavers die in some of these other districts, it doesn't matter, because we've got such high birth rates over here, we can keep it supplied, which is going to be okay. What was the log pile here for? Oh, right, because I was going to make a bit of a... maybe some more of the lumber mills and things over here. Well, actually, we might not put it there. Because I don't have to have the lumber mills next to the water, because I think we're going to be using wind turbines over here. Windmills over here. So yeah, this area is going to dry out. Which is too bad, because this was going to be a big food priority area. At least, I mean, it's fine for now. Because that dries out immediately, unless we built the dam there. But this lake stays pretty full for a long time. As the drought gets longer, that's going to be a problem. But at some point, probably this whole area, this might get just dismantled. As the plan will be to move our sort of water production over here. The other thing with the floodgates is I can hold more and more and more of it in reserve, and then as some of these areas downstream dry out, I can lower the floodgates and let more in here from a reservoir. We shall see. So yeah, these buildings have no power, which, fair enough. Yeah, we have the large water tank over here, which needed some gears to be built. We don't have any gears in storage. We do have some metal. We have lots of metal blocks being made by our shredder. So that's going to open up some construction options for us. I like that. And yeah, this corner dries out, but the rest of it is kind of okay. I mean, I could trim back on some of this area as well, since it's not a particularly useful thing. And it will die out before the drought is over. So maybe I should just assume, be like, don't waste time planting here. Or here, or here, or here. I mean, outside of droughts, it's going to be okay. I guess I need, No, they harvest. Do I need a gathering post? No, I'm getting confused with how the wood stuff works. Where we do need the lumberjack things to chop things down. Do I want another one of these? I think, actually, because I pulled back, but I think we could use at least a third lumberjack flag to keep up with production over here. Now, maybe I should go back up to 4. Not that we're hurting on logs. We do have a good amount, but we do want to keep this cycling, because we're going to burn through them, you know, faster and faster, especially as our industrial side ramps up more and more. Yeah, I don't know. A little extra housing over here. A little more beauty. Average score of 6. I mean, we ultimately might have to go and satisfy all the needs of things in the other districts as well, just to keep the average up. But for now, we're okay. Trying to work our way down the tech tree. Still would like to... Where's the actual paper making? It's not under science. Well, I guess the paper, yeah, printing press. Books, knowledge. We don't know whether books get stored. They just go in a warehouse? Because we don't have a library. Not a monument. It's not a decoration for a library. I have to scare birds. Is that actually a thing with fields? Maybe it gets consumed by the researchers? I mean, they don't have an input queue for that. Maybe the beavers just consume the books, right? They just go to the warehouse, just like food. They'll just go there, consume the books. It'll satisfy their knowledge demand, which is over here. Gives them a generic work boost speed, which is really nice. Yeah, the spirituality thing is really helpful for the work. It might be worth building the temple everywhere to get that spirituality boost. Although, I mean, it's not like Lake District. Lake District doesn't really need faster work production speeds or anything like that. I think... Okay, you might actually need... a couple more of these. Do you actually... I don't think you ship away anything. Now, you're literally not shipping away anything anymore. Almost certainly you're going to be collecting logs and stuff. So what we're going to do... Oh, I clicked the drop-off point. Distribution center. No, you do send planks and wood to Prime District. So you will do it if you've got more than 50 logs. Yeah, okay, no, you are producing, so we just need to chop more aggressively. And, I mean, Prime District doesn't care about it unless it's got a lower amount. So, yeah, nothing's really being shipped right now. We might want to change. How many planks? Yeah, so, okay, over here, we want to say something like, listen, we'd like to have up to 100 planks. You can ship them to me. I suppose I could increase the numbers a little bit more. You could say something like, keep 200 planks around, because we're going to be exporting some of these. Keep 200 planks around. Don't export any if we're less than 10. I can increase the log demand. I mean, right now we've got 500 in here anyway, so this is not going to do anything. But I guess I'll increase the log demand, especially if we're going to build extra log storages over here for maybe some more production. Or, I mean, if we end up with too many, it just sits in the drop-off point, but it'll still get moved over in places, so that's going to be okay. Yeah, so this flood... I mean, I might as well leave this floodgate because I've got it now, but it doesn't currently do anything. Beaver's stranded. That is accurate. I guess you'll just have to die. Because this just... I think you just got boxed in over here. If we could build a stair from down here, or if I just trash this log pile, you'd get out. I guess... Okay, log piles are free. Now get out of there. There we go. There we are. And we'll just do this. You have no water. You have no water. That is true. So we might get a bit of a death wave over here. Oh well. Sucks to be them. It's still building up. I mean, in a sense, it might be convenient to get this area built here. So that we can get these houses done. I guess the houses could face the other way. Because we can access from over here. You know what? Maybe that's just what I'll do. Because then we can get them building immediately. That's not house. This is house. You know what? I don't like that. I was like, oh, if I do this, maybe we can maximize space. But if I do this, then it perfectly lines up, and isn't that lovely? So we'll get paths. Oh, do something like this. There we go. And I will increase the priority of maybe all of these. Because now we don't have to really worry about shipping beavers over here unless everyone in this district dies. Because they will be self-sustaining in terms of growth rates. Yeah, alright. Kind of seems fine. And put rooftop terraces or something on top of it, too. If I want to do the religion, just because it does increase... Well, we don't really need the work rate over here. The bottleneck is really just bringing resources, so increasing that doesn't matter. Yeah, makes no difference. Where's my lumberjack flag over here? Wait, do I not have one? I did. Did I not? Did I remove it? These trees got chopped. What did they get chopped by? Oh my god. Oh, you know what? I think I removed it when I was building this fence area. I think that might have been what happened. Let me extend you out over here. It's probably a good idea for us to assume we want a forester. And ask for something like, hey, could you plant me some maple over here? And then also... the trees. Okay, that's going to reach there. Good. Two lumberjack flags in this area. We'll have to expand the maple planting after all these trees get cut down, but that's going to be okay. There you go. Priority these two. I know these are also priority, but They won't be able to build them if they don't have logs, and at least if they do this, then we'll have some logs. How's the unemployment over here? Currently 0. Oh yeah, you have no beavers. I will send another wave of beavers over here, because these are all going to die from the lack of water. No reason to do this until the drought ends, which is going to take a little bit before it happens. And yeah, you don't have enough workers to work all these. I guess we should get you another house. Now, hopefully, this area has been self-sustaining very well. Hopefully that continues to be the case. I don't know. Let's get you a campfire. We can have a little bit of fun. Do the beaver statue thing over here. Sure. Keep some of our numbers up. Yeah, make sure you build the house first. Yeah, hopefully you produce enough food to not starve over here. But I think you're going to be fine. I mean, right now, you certainly have a good amount of berries and carrots. Yeah, I think this area is going to be okay. And then, yeah, we'll have the extra workers for the tree chopping, which is good. We send it somewhere else. What we could do is cancel the birch and pine and only focus on maple. I guess the thing to do here, then... Hang on, that's pretty easy to do. Because we can just say, listen, don't plant any more of these. If you have a gap, I'll tell you to plant some maple, but it's not much. Once these trees get chopped down, I can expand the maple growing area. But really, this amount of maple is... I mean, obviously, this district doesn't need very much. We want to trickle more maple in, because why not, right? And that's what's going to happen here. And then, yeah, you can keep working on your occasional logs. It's going to be okay. Yeah, you have lots of log storage. I might increase this a little bit. We'll take a look at what the worker situation looks like soonish. Because you're going to get the extra capacity. I don't know, we'll see. Actually, I can probably bring this down. Because we're not doing much construction. There's not that much moving around. There you go, you can free up some workers. Okay, Dampton. The drought is over, so you're going to be coming back in here now. So what we need to do... Oh, from Prime, we're going to migrate to Dampton. I don't know, like 14 workers. Because they definitely have more capacity for workers now than they did before. That's going to come in. Yeah, that's capped out as well. I guess build the houses first and then build the forester next. So we'll put that on a green. Although we do want maximum of the lumberjack flags, so there's no reason not to. Then it can get its own local log supply as well. There we go. Some housing. I mean, it'll give you comfort. I think comfort just increased your birth rates, right? Oh, no. Increase your life expectancy and walking speed. So, no, actually, getting people in houses is really valuable. Plus, satisfies your sleep, so you don't sleep outside, which is another... Actually, yeah, sleep satisfaction... Well, there's no bonus for it. I just wonder if they have to sleep longer when they're outside, maybe? Maybe it doesn't matter, but at least they get their comfort, which is going to increase their efficiency for lots of lovely things. So, yep, there you go. Nighttime is a go. If you alternated bridges... Because one side can link up. No, alternating what side the drawbridges start on doesn't help either. Or suspension bridges, not drawbridges. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, finish the houses, that's fine. And water, you've got water in this district. I think the one with no water was actually going back to a home district. I think they were haulers. Can you work on it from there? Oh, that's interesting. I guess you can work on things just one level off. Cool. Yeah, so chop down some more trees, so you've got some local logs, which is going to be really helpful. That's maxed out because we do want a lot of workers. And yeah, the places lacking material is a lot lower. Lacking power 1. Oh, I think it was blinking because it had power for a sec and then it lost it, but now it's going to be back to being okay. Which is going to be fine. I actually don't have a lot of planks. I guess we used some planks for some construction, that makes sense. And then you're still gathering the metal over here, slowly but surely. Maybe we do need more haulers, because I think the haulers... I don't know if these guys move this, or these guys move this. And you're sleeping right now, so I can't really tell. 127. Why is it 14 of 14? But we're not at the cap for some of these. Oh, it's showing unemployed people. It would be nice to, at a glance, quickly see how many empty work things there are. Because here's the thing: if I set this to 2 as a max, right? 2 is the max, but it still shows 2 of 4 over here. Just like this distribution post is 6 of 8, even though it says 4 of 8 over here. We might need one more house, although I don't know if I'm going to want to do that. Okay, I'm going to leave this at 4. We'll leave this at 4 as well. We'll revisit that later on. Okay, Prime District is going fine, right? I don't think there's anything we have to worry about. Yeah, these carrot seedlings dried and died, and that's going to have to be okay. I think we're getting our first wheat harvests. Okay. Oh, how's our gears? We only have 7, so yeah, we can't work on this next level of things anyway. Or, if I'm going to do a big array of windmills, do I just want to have another processing area over here? Because these are coming in so slow. Planks and gears, we have enough wood. Yeah, we have so many logs. We really do need to process them a lot faster. And I do want it to be wind-powered. So that it works year-round. Oh, that's the limit of reach of our district. Well, we're clearly going to be making another district over here. Is it just time to do that? It might be. I think I need another distribution center over here. We'll put it close to this underground. So, which means actually the distribution center here should be the one that feeds this way. Just because it's a little bit closer. So this is going to be a non-fertile area, but it's got a bunch of wind power. And that's it. Although it's going to be processing wood, so we're going to have to ship logs over here. I don't like that. What about over here? Hold on. Duh. Yeah, okay, I like this. So the idea being, build a couple more lumber mills. We'll build those first. Well, I'll plop down 2 more gear workshops as well. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to suspend these guys. And then under power, because yeah, this needs paper, which we don't do yet. 120 horse. So one of these will supply the power to... Oh, it still needs a gap. You can't actually hug it. Or maybe that will reach. No, I think it'll still need a... One of these will supply power to both of those. Let me do this. I'm assuming... Yeah, that's going to be within the radius, so that's going to work out okay. Yeah, all these can be on the same priority, because it doesn't matter which ones get built first. Well, actually, this one's going to be the lowest priority. Which... Oh, I think they took out a log out of there. Maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong. Well, I guess the logs are already here. We'll set you back to normal priority. Because this one won't be powered until this one is. So really, I could have built these 2 things first and then that. But this is going to happen quickly enough. Since they only need logs to build this, it's going to happen in seconds. Now, the windmill needs to get built, but that should be the next thing in the queue. Assuming we have enough planks, and we do. Actually, planks is not the thing we're short on. But I was still thinking it might be okay to build it over here. Well, actually, that's global planks I was looking at. Planks in this district. And we still have a good number, but not infinite. And it looks to me like it will need something, something. So I'll do the 4-way because, again, uses a little bit more material, but at least we're future-proofed. Okay, everyone working here, that's good. Employment situation here, 0 unemployed. Currently, it looks actually like everything is filled up, but very soon we are going to need some more workers over here. It's time to plan our housing expansion. There we go. I'll get 2 more. And they already connect, so they're going to be happy. All right, so this is operating. That's really cool. Oh, power output, 98 horsepower, which is not the maximum promised. So I am still wondering if elevation makes the difference. Let's see here. We're gonna go stairs. That's a little annoying, actually. I guess that's gonna have to be fine. Oh yeah, that doesn't work. Duh. Duh. Platform. Stair. And what I'll also do is one of those so we can access over here. Stair. A little bit of that. And then what I can do is put one lumberjack station up here, which will be able to reach... There you go. If I do it here, it'll reach all those trees. We may as well take advantage. There's not much wood in there. Oh, actually, these are dead maples. That actually is a lot of wood. Holy cow. And then we're going to put some windmills up at the top and then see, and we'll have to, like, do the downhill, which isn't unlocked, but we've got the science for it, so that's going to be okay. We've got lots of science, in fact. We can do some of the really high-end buildings. Oh, here. No, do something like this. If I could have done this... either way, it would have been super awkward. So the second set of stairs is fine. Okay, there you go. Pause those. I want to get planks going first, but now they are going. I wonder if I want to get a big super storage over here. And I think the answer is yes. Big underground storage. So here's the thing. Oh, and we need a crap ton of gears for that. But hey, at least we're going to be producing gears over here. I think we are going to want a big... Oh, it's not the same footprint. I think I thought the underground was 2x2, and it could fit in here, but this 2x3. But no, it's a 3x3. Okay, I'll do that, and then after I'll probably empty this one. There's still another warehouse underneath that, and that's okay. Well, maybe we'll keep it here. I don't know. But yeah, I'm going to get a big underground storage in this area, too. Now, this is not going to be enough power to run these. Okay, you do... That's interesting. The flavor here, it says that this rotates towards the wind, but they both clearly visually rotate towards the wind. Oh, maybe the power fluctuates. It's up to 115 now. I don't think there's a wind meter anywhere. Temperate weather. But I guess the wind power fluctuates. So, a little like the water, although not only a little like the water. Do we need... Oh, they have a radius. Ho, ho, ho. Okay. Okay. That is very interesting. Yeah, and this is dying off now. Okay. So I'm still wondering if the higher ground one, and we'll have to compare. And also maybe if it's near mountainside, maybe it's worse. We'll have to compare, like, at any given point. Are they all producing the same power? Yes, no. How does it vary? I'm assuming up here is better. We'll see. Oh, yeah, this is just... It's stalled out completely right now. Oh, shit. I mean, I guess it makes sense. There are some days where it's just not windy. But I guess we can't get away from the on-off cycle. Too bad we can't have batteries. Power. Beaver-operated backup source of power. Like, we just need a big flywheel or something. I don't know. I don't think that would be very realistic or reasonable. But it would be cool. Alright, so, I mean, since we don't have much reach over here... Oh yeah, we still need a bunch of gears, which is why I'm doing this. I want this because for the milling, we need a ton of gears. I think maybe 20 for the first mill, so it's actually... We could probably plan on placing it down. Grist mill? Yeah, it needs 20. Do I want to build a warehouse over here? Yeah, let's do that. Just a small warehouse. Grist mill here. Maybe I do want to get... Well, the water power won't work there anyway. So at least we'll start producing flour. We might put the bakery somewhere else. Well, the bakery won't need power? Won't need power. Yeah, so I guess actually we could just build it there, assuming it's got reach. All right. Yeah, we might need a hauling post. We may need a couple at this point. 4 unemployed. Is that in Prime District? It is. Lake District has no unemployed. I don't think it's hurting too bad. It's got a bunch of kids. I think Lake District is back to being okay. Assuming it doesn't run out of food or water. No, I think it should be fine. Dampton does have actual population, including it is making kids. It's got some berries. Not a ton of stuff, but it's got some things going on. Okay, what's lacking workers? Oh no, this is lacking workers. Lumberjack flags. Well, you have a bunch of kids. You should be okay. All right. So here we're just still waiting for materials, which is fine. Okay, a bunch of chopping has happened. What I can do is reset up the maple. Just keep covering this area. Fill in the gaps that have been chopped. Excellent. And I mean, we still ship lumber over here, but it is going to be nice to have the local stuff. Water's good. This is good. You have one unemployed. If there's going to be anything, it might be another. Well, I was going to say another construction job, but really, I mean, you don't have the ability to. You don't have enough material. That's the bottleneck right here for the construction jobs. So if anything, we might still need a second shipping center over here. Maybe we just do that. Let me go into labor. Get another distribution point. Built there. And we'll just have it send more logs and planks over to Dampton. Dampton District. Yeah, this is very far from the front. I mean, it reaches, right? This district does reach over here, but... Maybe we'll prioritize this warehouse, actually, just because it might minimize walking distance, at least for, like, storing these goods and things like that. And that would be alright. I gotta remember I can build on this side. Let me trash this area. Because it'll remind me that this side is buildable. In fact, for all I know, I can't build on this side at all right now while this stuff's in the way, so maybe we do have to remove it. Okay. Logging. We've got lots of logs. Is there going to be a pathing problem? There might be. Build these parts first before you go there. Although, I think they could... Oh, no, they could go behind. It was going to be okay one way or another. Never mind. Although, I suppose it still makes sense. Build this completely before you start on the next one. Yeah, okay, there's sufficient... no, there's more demand. It's interesting, these places aren't complaining about a lack of power. I mean, yeah, they just work slower. Okay. They still work, but slower, so effectively they're not working. Because it's, I mean, at 37%, so only, you know, 2 of these are working, and even then they're not working at full strength. 1.7 of them? I don't know the math. Some percentage of them is working some amount of the time. Yeah, it'd be nice if it could store up the power at night. Yeah, in a flywheel. Do I want another construction office? No, again, if anything, it's hauling. Maybe I'm gonna get a hauling post. It does give them plus 100% productivity, which is nice. Do you get the district workers? Okay, so the people in district worker don't get a strength boost. So these haulers are actually going to be able to haul twice as much stuff. So not only do we have more haulers, they're going to haul twice as much stuff at a time. That actually sounds like a pretty big win. How's our efficiency doing now? 66%. But yeah, with this one over here, assuming decent amount of power, looks like 112 is the most these get. And in theory, they should be able to make 120. I haven't seen anything over 112 over here, and I'm thinking it's an elevation thing. We'll build one, but I mean, 112 is pretty good. It is I guess I don't know. I guess there's no concept of ground level in here, like sea level, but that's not. I mean, that's just the level of this lake, you know. But it's not as low on the map as it could be. So I guess it's... I'm wondering if it gets like maybe like +4 for every level. See, it's down to 91, but it's just not blowing as hard right now as I think. So I'm wondering if it gets +4 per level. So this might be 116, and then maybe over here on this step might be 120. So all these would still be 120. Maybe that's not how it works, but I wouldn't be surprised. Would seem like a convenient mathematical number. I mean, we're still behind on construction, so I think construction workers go and clear this out. So they're still waiting to do this, not to mention this over here. I mean, this is going to consume a lot of gears to build this, but I think we're going to be happy for it. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it was wrong to build this immediately. We'll see. Yeah, this is going to be a little bit... I don't know. I think it's convenient. Alright, so we have a drought coming in a few days. Probably last longer and longer. In theory, we do have a lot stockpiled. And we do have some dams. Again, the big one is going to be, weirdly, despite its name, Damton is the one that's the least well dammed currently. Although we could slap one down here. But it should hopefully get fed from the other areas. I don't know. Oh, we're up to level 7 overall average. Ho ho. Ho ho ho. Yeah, if we thread in some knowledge or some fun, we should be able to... Or we get the bread going. We should be able to unlock the new faction. Although, I really like this one. And I think based on what I've gleaned in the Timberborn subreddit, I think a lot of people do prefer this faction. I think they like the buildings more. Just what I've gleaned. Again, trying to avoid too many spoilers. Just, you know, taking peeks at headlines. Just trying to get a sense about things. Buildings lack power. Yes, we know. Tragic. I wonder if it's possible that different areas of the map have different winds at different times, you know? Because obviously not everywhere on Earth experiences the exact same wind all the time. But this is a small region. But that could be interesting that, like, all of a sudden we're, like, spreading out. Like, over here we got some windmills. And then we connect it all through one giant power connection to keep an average power going. So this is not, I mean, this does go year-round, or throughout the day. I mean, we don't care if the wind dies at night, but the wind being dead during the day here is really screwing us up, so I don't know. I don't know what's correct. I think we'll just have to deal with it. This building is full. This might be the area where we need the big underground storage. Well, I mean, once this hauler station gets done... Oh, do I want to increase the priority? You know what? I think I do. There we go. This is empty over here. So when that hauler station gets done, and you can see tons of things are being... Oh, they're being carried to the distribution center. Never mind. Although that probably will be convenient for the distribution as well, because theoretically things will be closer, especially with these guys having better efficiency. We have one whole gear. Yeah, well, we used a lot for the underground. And this is still not operating. That is disappointing. I wonder if one of the things with the bigger windmill is it might, like... You know, assuming the wind's not literally 100% dead, it might still generate a tiny bit of power. Now, we do need paper. Okay, let's consider that. You need power as well. Do I want... do I have room for a paper mill over here? Yeah, but that's not going to be accessible that way. Alright, well, let's do this. So at least it works some of the time. 98, what are we at? 58% efficiency. Yeah, we need more. But what I'm hoping to do... I guess I could turn a couple of these off. Well, okay, our plank production is crazy good, right? Actually, we only have 30 planks in this district. We have 120 everywhere, but here we only have 30. Prioritize building my haulers. I guess haulers do these. I guess the workers here get stuff on their own if they have to, but haulers could as well. Maybe we need more hauling stations. We have a lot of unemployment in this area. Let's do it. Maybe it'll work well with the distribution post too. I don't know. I don't know if proximity helps, but more heavy-duty haulers actually seems like it might be a good idea. I guess we need the planks and we need the gears. I mean, at least we produce some of that over here, too. This one's not doing anything for some reason. Oh, it's got no logs right now. But we got logs right over here. Yeah, it's got to grab his own, probably. Yeah, I think more haulers is going to be good. We're hitting that point just like we hit in Tropico, where, like, you need more teamsters. And we ain't got them. But now we do. I'm surprised these seedlings haven't been cleared. They're not a problem. They're just kind of surprising me. Yeah, you're waiting for logs. You can get your own. I guess it's sleep time. That's why the building is... Because I don't think that it pops up right away that there's something missing, but now they've gone to sleep, and then it sat idle long enough. They're like, hold on, we got to do something about this. Yeah, I think I'm going to be happy with the extra hauling posts. I think that is going to help our efficiency. All right, we got a drought started. I guess we'll go and put a cut in here. I'm not worried about the drought. Maybe over here a little bit, because I don't have much food, and I don't know how much is being hauled over. But we're almost done this structure. And yeah, you have the extra builder's hut, which I think is a good idea. Although, you know, maybe we don't need it, because, again, we're mostly just waiting for resources. Maybe we never needed this builder's hut, but, you know, who cares? We've got some extra hands over here. Sure, that's fine. I'm going to get all this completely finished, because we're going to have to plan maybe what order this gets built in case something weird happens. I know something will, but in case it does, I think we're okay. I think the big thing is when we get the floodgates up, we're going to have to go, like, set up the floodgates and then bring down their level right away to keep it flowing normally until we get everything else built up. But that might be the next thing. Although we need to be able to reach there. Hey, yeah! How are we going to reach the building locations to get all that built? I guess we could put down a dam over here and use that as a walking space. And then we can clear out the dam stuff later for what our real structure is supposed to be. Oh, shit. I suppose I could dam here. That might be a good start. And then dam across, and then floodgate up here. Yeah, and I mean, some of it's going to be reachable from land. Okay, I think that something like that will work. But that'll have to be next time. Thanks a lot for watching, folks. I'm going to see you then. Bye-bye.